Hey, good people. This is Rocky with Rocky's Reality, the #1 podcast for unfiltered and unapologetic culture, entertainment, and relationships. Tap in live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I chat with some of the dopest artists, celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, and more. Make sure to catch us live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. See you soon.
Technical. Welcome to Rocky's Reality, everyone. Yes, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, Joe. Look, y'all. Okay, so it is World Mental Health Day, and I'm gonna just be honest. I've been having a shitty day lately. Like life been life for y'all, but I'm glad you all are here. And I just really appreciate my guest tonight because we go back a little ways. I was looking at some of our footage and I'm like, damn, it's been like 6-7 years and shit. Like it seems like the older you get, the faster time passes. So
That's right.
because I was looking back at some of our stuff, I said that was 2018. Like long time. So I'm gonna introduce my guest, but first I want to bring up and Joe, just a reminder, comments, Joe, and also I want to talk about first, and Vaughn, you can I'm sure you'll be able to appreciate this.
Okay.
Okay.
Here.
Hey DeAndre, thank you for tapping in. Tapping in, gonna be a great show tonight. Got a native Detroiter here. I'm glad you was able to be here in person.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad. I mean, yeah. When we was texting, I was like, I hope he, because Vaughn be back and forth to the A and all that. But in a minute, I'm going to introduce Big Vaughn. But I first wanted to discuss the Ally Moguls in the Making competition that I attended this past weekend. Fly, y'all. Listen, these youth, I was actually crying when because it touched me to see such intelligent, enterprising youth. And so there were 50 youth from HBCUs across the country competing in an entrepreneurial pitch competition, that pretty much they presented ideas of companies that would impact Detroit. Like they talked about transportation issues, economic issues, food deserts. They presented ideas about financial banks and different apps. It was just phenomenal, the ideas they came up with, y'all. And I was just like so proud also to bring my daughter with me who attends Spelman. So if y'all don't know my baby, y'all should know by now she's about to graduate from Spelman in May 2025. Y'all is coming up. So was just grateful to share this experience with her. But shout out to the winners, Philander Smith and Southern University. They won, and it was two first place teams. And so they pitched their idea to some professionals, and they pretty much there were supposed to be 3 teams that won, but they were so great. 4 teams end up winning. And so, yes, get the kids a hand, y'all. I was just sitting there like so inspired because the thing is, our youth, y'all, we already know, especially those of us from Generation X, understand how the kids be lost these days. So I love when I see kids doing more than just trying to be on TikTok and Instagram and, you know, drugs, sex, and all of that stuff. So shout out to the first place winners, Philander Smith University and Southern University. They won $20,000 each. Listen, each team had 5 kids. Each of those kids won a $20,000 scholarship. Okay. Second place was Hampton University. Each of those kids, and each team had 5 kids, won $10,000 in scholarship money. Okay. Yes, give them a hand. And then Spelman, my baby's school, they won $5,000 each. And again, that was 5 students. So they gave out, y'all. And shout out again to Ally and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. They awarded those kids over $200,000 in cash and a scholarship and prizes. Okay, so again, shout out to them, and I just wanted to, I'm proud of these young people too. That's just. I did go to Black Tech Saturday as well, Andre. So many things. So shout out to my girl Chantel Nelson. I don't know if you know her. She was on the show as well. So But let's get to it. I had to again shout out to those youth. That's a picture of the youth with the winners, and so I just wish all those kids well. And I can't wait. If they are our future is brilliant. It's beyond bright. It's brilliant. So I'm really glad to see those kids doing that. So let's get into it though, y'all. I had to get the kids a shout out, but let's come back around to why we here today. This is a friend of the show, you all. Big Von and I met, like I said, about 7 or 8 years ago now, and it should be crazy with the pandemic. You be forgetting, like, how stuff has happened. But I didn't know this little fun fact that I found. You got a bachelor in psychology?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we share that in common because I got my bachelor's in
Mhm.
psychology. Okay, and by the way, y'all, I got my black as hell sweatshirt. Go blue. Y'all know I'm a Wolverine
Yes.
through and through, baby.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not a Walmart Wolverine. I'm a real one. But Grammy, multi-hyphenate, Grammy-winning producer, actor, manager, filmmaker, writer, motivational speaker. Big Von said it, y'all. He was like, Big Von said it, okay? And director. Welcome to the show, Big Von.
What up? What up? What up?
Well, actually, welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome
yes.
back.
What's
Wel-
up,
welcome
Detroit?
back. What up, though? What up, though? So I'm just excited, and really more to Detroit because we got people tuning in on Soul TV. So
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
all
from
over
all
then,
over.
all over. I
Listen,
just like to shout myself.
listen.
I'm back.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all know we based in Detroit. So shout out to you, Von. And if y'all don't know the backstory, those who are just recent fans, Von is the guy responsible for introducing me to the Ice Cube. The Ice Cube when I interviewed him for Rolling Out. So I want to thank you again for that, Von. I appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt.
We
no
went
doubt.
through some shit to make that happen. I appreciate it because they was giving me some grief at the door, and I was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving. I'm not about to be
I'm
dealing
not
with
gonna
this."
let
He was
that
like,
happen.
"No, go back, go back."
I'm not
And
gonna let that happen.
Listen, I was like, "Listen, I ain't about to be no hood rat up in here, because I ain't no groupie. You know what I'm saying? I never had that groupie mentality, so I was like, no, I'm not about to be doing all this." But I was able to get in, and Cube was just like cool as a cucumber, of course, just real chill.
Mhm.
Cube I've been rocking with since his NWA days, baby. Okay.
Mhm.
So it was a whole moment for me. So I appreciate that. But we have just evolved over the years.
Yes, ma'am.
Been in the game over 20 years, y'all.
yeah.
I don't know. Let me run
30.
this resume down. I was reading his resume. I said, Von done did some shit.
Yeah.
So Von is the CEO and founder of Corporate Culture Films.
Mhm.
We Got Hit Productions.
Mhm.
And your production company, you've worked with ABC, HBO, you've produced for MTV, like your music
Yes.
that
yes.
you produce, Bravo, BET, Spike TV, Oxygen, VH1.
Yes.
Work with Fortune 500 corporations such as Walmart, Target,
Yes.
video games, NBA Live, EA Sports, Madden Football, all of that.
All praises.
Like, put
to the
some
Most High.
respect on your name.
All praises to the Most High. It's not just me. I got a team too, so we all come together and I put people in position as well as myself. So it's always a blessing, knowing that you can help other people out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see their talent. And I love looking at, when I see people's talent, I want to bring them on board and try to put them in position.
Right, absolutely. And I appreciate that because I like when we can highlight that about the people from our city who are doing that
Mhm.
because we do have this stigma sometimes that we got the crabs in the barrel mentality in Detroit and it's a lot of gatekeeping
Right.
and all of that. But I appreciate how you're one of those ones you putting people on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people we know in common put people on. Like shout out to Natasha Lee.
Yeah. Shout out
Just
to
a lot of
Tasha,
people
man.
we've worked together. But some of the other uh, prominent people you've worked with as well, besides Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, E40. Can we bring up a couple of the pictures? Um,
Oh,
this one is a little
yes.
blurry.
I feel blessed.
Look
Too
at this.
short.
Too you know what?
Short.
Why I
dog
got
in the
that Born to Mac
house.
tape? Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
listen. I'm taking y'all back, baby.
Shout out
Okay,
Too Short,
listen.
man.
I come from the generation
Yeah.
when we had the tapes. Okay, if y'all don't know what a tape is, go Google it. Okay, so I had that Born to Mac tape. Shout out to Too Short. Who else we got there coming up? What's the next one? Of course, Cube.
Yeah. The homie.
Listen, folks all
Brother,
over.
my brother
I
from
love it.
another
Shout out to
mother.
him. And he got some new music coming out on the 18th.
Yeah. New album. dropping.
What is it? It's what's the name of
Ego.
it? It's My Ego.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad at it. And then next up, who we got? Mike Tyson. Listen,
Yes.
Mike
Yes.
Tyson is
Legends.
like the best comeback story for me. You hear
Yeah.
me? I love him.
It's amazing because we dominate everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And I'm speaking on, our color. But like Tyson, that story was amazing, and I really appreciate the brother for taking time, to sit down with me and, get a chance to kick it with me about his career, and it's amazing to watch.
And really, he is a very insightful person. When I've heard him speak, it's
Oh
like
yeah,
he's not the most educated and poised, but
yeah,
when you listen to him, you're like, he got a lot of
yeah.
damn sense.
You know what he doing.
Right, he be making a lot of sense when he talking. And so who else we got? And I want to see him fight again. And we got Snoop Dogg.
Uncle Snoop.
Listen, that
Shout out Uncle
he's on the
Snoop.
bucket list too.
Yeah, he
He on the
coming.
bucket list
He
too, baby. I
there.
got that tape too, that doggy style. Listen, taking me back to my youth. Okay.
Yeah.
And who we got next, Steph? And it's like who you don't know. Fine.
DC Young Flizzle, my guy.
Bless
DC
him.
ATL.
Shout out to him. Prayers to him on the loss of his
Yeah.
longtime partner.
Powerful brother though with the
yeah.
words, man. DC didn't really came up. I watched his growth over the years while we was in Atlanta, and he's a very powerful spiritual brother too. Just because he do his thing on the mic,
Yep.
behind that, he got his head on the swivel. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what he doing. Shout out to DC.
Yeah, we got a glimpse of that because when he spoke at her funeral and then spoke at Rich Homie Quan's
Yeah.
funeral too, it was like, yeah. And I like that. That's part of why I like doing the show because we can shine light on what
Oh
who
yeah.
y'all are separate from what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cause when I was reading, I was like, Ron, okay, this resume is, I was really impressed. I didn't know a lot of that stuff. So I was really like, okay, just
Appreciate it.
increase my respect for you even more, even though I already respected you because your grind is just like 100.
It
I
gotta
love how
be.
you just be like you said, persistent and consistent with it.
Yeah. It has to
And
be.
RZA, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, man. That's
All right,
my
these are
guy right there.
icons.
RZA, Method Man, oh man, the whole Wu-Tang Clan. The
I
whole
love
Wu-Tang
it.
Clan is, they're my guys.
Meth is another one for the ladies, y'all. He had a nice glow up. Yeah, I appreciate him. Yeah, I
Get
mean,
up,
I
Meth.
love my boo, but yeah, shout out to Method Man. He did pretty well on Power Ghost
Yeah.
book too. I was impressed. His acting, you could tell he had, had a little coach in there. So, but all of these people that what is something that you have learned on this journey interacting with all these people, Vaughn? Because that's a lot of personalities.
Never give up. What I learned when I spoke to them directly is keep doing what you're doing, always believe in yourself, keep God first, and never let nobody tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna hear yes from somebody. And that's what I always tell people, man. You're gonna hear them no's, but them yeses is coming and God gonna open them doors up for you. So especially from, all the OGs, Snoop, Cube, E40, LL Cool J, Meth, RZA, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but positivity, every time I sat down and spoke with them. So it's a blessing just to be in their presence and learn from them. And that's what made me grow and get more into the business by watching them growing up.
And
And
okay, go ahead.
I always spoke it into existence. Everybody that I work with, I spoke each one into a business as I was a young kid. I always say, I want to work with Cube. I want to work with Snoop. And I kept saying, and I started writing it down, and I started opening them doors to where I meet them personally, and I started working with them over the years. So it's a blessing.
All right, because you ran down on Cube at the radio station.
Oh, man.
That's how you made him. You was like, listen, I'll pull it up.
That story,
That's how,
yeah.
listen, that's how we do when we from the Dito. We like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull up on them. We'll see. We don't even be thinking about calling. Let me pull up on
That
you.
was amazing. That was like the highlight of my career because this woman, Smiley and Spud, was
Oh,
so
ooh,
that
you
was
taking
way
it back.
Smiley,
But I'm
was
not
on
friendly. But
Yeah.
ooh, you taking it back.
Yep. So that moment right there really opened up the doors. I ended up meeting his DJ first. Rest in peace. Crazy Tunes. He passed, but that was Q's main DJ. Started building with him. Then he, took me over to Brother Ron, which is Q's manager, and build with him for 2 years. And he finally hit me up one day, say, Cube said, come on down to the set. I'm like, what's that? Come on down to Ride Along. Of course, that's when I'm in Atlanta. They filmed it in Atlanta.
Yeah,
They filmed all of them there. So I'm like, man, okay. So got down to the set of Ride Along and finally
Is
met
that him and what was it, Jackie? No, not Jackie Chan.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Okay.
Yeah, and met Kevin, so that was a blessing, and came on the set, and when we got to talking, Q was like, here, just take my number, and just talk to me from now on. I see you and met everybody in camp and been talking to everybody. Now it's time to go ahead.
Because you said 2 years you have been.
Yeah, I had to do the DJ, and then Brother Ron when Crazy Tunes passed, you know what I'm saying, and started talking to Ron more, BR, and brother Ron is Stanley. That's right. And people don't know that, but
Right.
shout out to
Stay off my
BR,
damn
man.
lawn.
Yeah, iconic role right there. But shout out to BR. Rest in peace, Crazy Tunes, man. One of the dopest DJs in the world. And shout out to the homie Cube, man, because he opened up the doors for me and my team. Shine Ski, one of my main producers, man. He really showed us the light and opened up a pathway where we can come in and really work with him on a lot of his projects. You know.
I love that because he gave you a shout out on Sway in the morning. Like,
Oh, it's
look,
more
that's
than
how,
that.
yeah.
It's a couple
be,
interviews. I just
yeah.
saying I had to dig through them, but like, what's the late show? Jimmy Fallon. That one too. It was another one. The guy with the European accent. He come on late
Piers
night too.
Morgan.
Nah,
No,
not him.
what?
The chubby dude, red hair. I forget his name, but like, I think that was yeah. So
he does the car karaoke. Okay,
I
okay.
appreciate it because he didn't have to do it. Just like he said, he appreciate me. I really appreciate you, Q. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because it's a blessing because they ain't got to do that. Like they ain't got to
Right.
show, so no kind of attention on nobody. But like, it's real. It's
I
genuine.
think he recognized that hustle in you though, and that's something that was in him, and that's part of why he separated from NWA because he was like, I need to make my own way.
Right.
And I think he and like and I mean he wrote most of their stuff anyway, but so he was like, shit, let me go on my own.
Ain't gang crazy.
Listen, and still crazy because I was watching his Instagram. I'm like, he's definitely one of in my top 10 of lyricists ever.
Yeah.
So shout out to Cube for his Cube vision, which by the way, I'm hearing that he is starting to get the production going for the next Friday, whatever that may be titled. Let's hope so. The next installment. Okay.
It's coming, really can't speak on, too many things, but he got it coming. He had to get things in order. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked him about it a couple of times and he was like, yeah, it's coming. Just got to get the business right.
And we waiting on it, Q. We waiting on it. Wait, don't it's going to be like Coming to the America sequel, taking decades later. So,
all day.
Yeah, so for you, Yvonne, what is part of that network and what is the key to that? Because I think that's the big piece that people forget about when you in this business. Because as we all know and you said before, it's 10% of your talent and 90% business. That's what I think, and that's what social media has camouflaged for a lot of people. So talk about some of those tactics you use to connect with people.
It's really staying diligent, on moving a certain way because you can't just run up on none of these guys. You know what I'm saying? They got to see that you real, like you said. And I just stay true to it. You know what I'm saying? When I see them out and about, and a lot of people can't get to them like that. People be thinking I'm a bodyguard, so they automatically let me through. And I'm like, yeah, okay, good. I ain't got to say
that height working for you. That height working for you.
I walk through the crowd, and then when I get up there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I remember you from such and such. What's up? And that's how I met a lot of people directly. And then once I got in front of them and started talking, and like, hey, it's been my dream. And, one of my goals is to work with you guys, you know what I'm saying? And that's really pretty much what it is. Like,
and just being humble to say, put it out there. Yeah,
being humble. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Like without humility, you can't really do nothing. And without God, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep him first. You know what I'm saying? And I just noticed throughout the years, if I didn't have them two things, I'll probably out here be on some dumb shit. For real.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna have to ask if you got a girlfriend for the ladies.
Oh man,
Are you dating somebody or what? You single? What are we single mingling or what?
I keep my private life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like
right.
That's why you don't never really see me put it out there on none of my social media.
Okay. I just thought a couple ladies was texting me like, could you check to see? I mean, because I know when I have a guy on here, they always be asking me like, well, who? I just had to ask, but I respect that. Okay.
I never really dug into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I put my queen out here, people gonna know. You know what I'm saying? I always kept that private. Even when I was younger, like going way back to Tone days. Everybody know I used to manage Tone too. Like I was his first manager.
Okay.
Even then, she said.
Was that Two Tone? Is that
him? No, Tone.
Okay.
From the East Side.
No, I thought he had the song Two Tone in here.
East Side Legend. No, it's always been Tone.
Oh, okay.
But like even back in them days, when I was younger, I thought I was that deal then, but like I still never put my relationships out there. I just felt like I need to keep that to myself until it's time.
Okay. Okay. I respect that. Ladies, y'all, I will give the social media and y'all can hop in the DM and shoot your shot. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. I did my part. I be trying to play matchmaker, so I did that part. So let's talk about Demented,
Yes, ma'am.
which I was watching that. Like, now I'm not really into horror, but I like how you had the humor in there too.
Oh yeah.
The shit is silly as hell at some points. I'm like,
It's
but it's good. But it is like kind of like, oh shit, okay.
I appreciate you.
It's a little parts where I'm like, like it said, like the description says, it is riveting and explores the dark parts of the human psyche. Cause I was like, damn,
Yeah.
some of them, yeah. So it's an anthology because it's 5 parts.
Right. It's 5 tales. And if y'all know about now, we might take this back. Twilight Zone's one of my favorite shows. And that's what I was thinking of when I thought of putting Demented 5 Tales of Madness together. So the Twilight Zone, American Horror Story, and then this new show that's on BT, I Got a Story to Tell. So these are all the things that was going on in my head when I, was writing Demented. And shout out to Nella Wrights, because Nella helped me put everything into perspective and bring it to life. So that's my homie right there. So when I did it and I took it to her, like, look, let's put this in script format and let's go on and get it out there. So we started with Killer Vision. Killer Vision got Donnell Clayton in it, Tattoo Man Page. Who else is in that? Lolo, Ashley Marie. Them the main characters. Then I got Big Groove in there, and then I got Funny Salesman in there. So it was pretty dope. We started with that one first, then we got into the jacket. You know what I'm saying? That's the second one. But they're all anthologies, and it's something different every episode. So I just wanted to give something like that to people so they can look at it and be like, okay, this is a little bit different. It's something that you don't see come out the city. So
Yeah. So it's the janitor, Dr. Kilgore, the actress, Killer Vision, and the jacket.
yes, ma'am.
Those are the 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go into the trailer. And it's now streaming on Tubi and Prime.
Yep. Tubi
Okay.
and Prime. So check it out. Going to run it up real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So let's tap into that the Demented trailer here.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
I move different because I want different. Old keys can't unlock new doors. Speak what you seek until you see what you said, and manifest everything that you want in life.
Trust me when I tell you, you've got this. You've all got this.
Crazy as hell.
I thought we'd try something a little different, manifest our futures.
What brings you in today, Beth?
Hello, thank you for joining us today.
What are your triggers?
Well, we've got this. Yes.
Dr. Kilgore? Your 2 o'clock appointment this week.
We have our in-house therapist,
Dr. Bartholomew.
Dr. Dawson Bartholomew.
These are the results you get when you work out 6 times a week.
Got you, but I don't see how that helps me seeing pictures of you at the gym.
I'm gonna go schedule a session.
Yes, this is Dr. Bartholomew calling about my patient.
Yeah, I actually want to move it up. This is a super fly ass jacket you got on.
Touch my jacket. All you gotta do is touch my jacket.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's clap it up for that. That's you should be proud of yourself. That really came together. I was watching it's the Tiffany Trio Scott.
A homie.
She crazy as hell.
A homie. Everybody said that's their favorite one.
She played the hell out of that one.
Shout out to Tiff, man. Before we even go any further,
that was the actress. She was the actress.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
But I like to do this, and I want to give people their flowers. It's not just about me, because I had an amazing cast and crew. Shout out to Tokyo, man. My creative director, and also shout out to Donnell Clayton, shout out to Cam Cattrall, shout out to Billy the Beauty, shout out to Okila. Shout out to my makeup artist, man, Pretty V, man, Pretty Marie. Cause she really that whole character. Once I told him to, I'm like, listen, I want to look like George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying, with the hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want my ears to be
Dr.
pointy.
Kilgore.
No, this is me, my character,
right.
Dr. Benson Bartholomew.
Oh, right,
so
right.
when I explained to Okila and Marie how I wanted it, they did their thing on it, man, and they did that in like 3 hours. So shout out to Okila, man. Shout out to my makeup artist. Shout out to my scripty, man, Heather, man, because it was a mistake where I see they didn't add her on the credits. So I just want to give her props because she did her thing, man. And that's Jerry Wooten's cousin. Jerry played Frankie in there, the overeater. That's his first time acting too. So he did a good job. Shout out to Devin Banks, you know what I'm saying, playing Daryl. Who else? Of course, Donnell Clayton playing my grandson. Shout out to Larique Matthews, everybody know Larique, another, actor, producer from Detroit. He's playing Charles, Chicken Charles and that. So, and in my crew, man, shout out to Peter and shout out to Fox. Shout out to my production manager, Letitia McIntosh. Shout out to Travis Williams, my sound guy. You know what I'm saying? If I don't mention nobody, man, I'm sorry. It's a lot of people.
Right, blame his head, not his heart, though, because
I got 20 people in that. It's 20. Shout out to Tiffany, the other Tiffany Marie. She was playing the newscaster in there. So, and she also on Talk Sanity too. So, shout out to Alfonso Settles. He's in he plays the janitor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dom Shelton, man. That's my guy, creative director. He's also in the janitor too, and in the actress. And then shout out to Darius Henry, my DP, because he shot the actress, the janitor, and Dr. Kilgore, and we shot all of them in Atlanta. We shot one here in West Atlanta.
That's was one of my questions. If you shot all of that here in Detroit,
we shot pretty much all of them, but which one? Dr. Kilgore was shot in Atlanta, and the janitor was shot in Atlanta because I took everybody down there, drove them down, and they stayed with me for like 2 weeks, and we just started working. You really can't get that either. Just bringing everybody down to one crib and everybody, different attitude. Shout out to Charlene Lust too, man. She helped me write Demented. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give her props, man. Charlene is dope with the pen too. So we put it all together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it on my own. I'm not gonna give myself credit like that because I had a team.
no man is an island though.
But a lot of people do that though, man.
Yeah, right.
They don't like to give their people their flowers and give them credit while they're here. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I do that. So if I'm missing anybody, charge it to my heart because I know I had a dope cast, man.
Charge to your head.
Yeah.
Your head, not your heart. Yeah.
Funny salesman too. You know what I'm saying? He's another guy, man. Viral influencer that's in there. This is a Tattoo Man page. I think I said him already.
My God, he had me cracking up. He's so damn.
Yeah.
He so damn stupid. He hilarious though. I love it.
Tattoo on another level. Like I be looking at this brother like, bro, you need to be in countless movies with your talent because it's unreal. Like you don't get too many guys out of Detroit that have multiple talent like
because I was about to say he's a dope tattoo artist for real.
Tattoos,
he earned that.
Voices, voiceovers. It's just a lot of stuff that man do. So shout out to Tattoo Man, for real. He in a bunch of movies now too. He just released 2 movies I seen. He did a good job in it. So yeah,
y'all taking over Tubi. We taking it over.
Yeah.
So talk about your decision to tell these particular stories. Why the janitor, Dr. Kilgore, the actress, Killer Vision, the jacket? Like what inspired them?
To be honest, I was anxious to shoot. I said, you know what? After seeing how Q put movies together and being on the set of Ride Along, being on the barbershop, I said, I don't want to get into this more. And I said, I'm gonna start doing my own thing. So I hired, DPs before I bought my cameras.
DPs are, for those who don't know,
director of photography.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? These are the guys behind the camera, then to work the camera. So I hired some before I even bought my own cameras. But I started with Darius Henry at Stockhouse, and Darius cool brother, man, and we started shooting, like I said, the ones in Atlanta. But what really inspired me was really watching Q. You know what I'm saying? Being on them sets, and I'm talking about long hours. They'd be filming to like 4, 5 in the morning.
What advice did he give you?
Stay focused, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a vision, always bring it to reality. So and that's what I patterned, everything I've done with the film, after him. But I'm only getting better with it because I've only been doing this, 3.5, 4 years with the film. The music, I've been doing 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So like I mastered music, along with my team, Sean Ski, all the rest of my guys, like it's a blessing to be in a business this long. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even make it this far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And make money at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Keeping God first, man, is one of the biggest things, praying, you know what I'm saying? Because we go through so much every day and everybody don't understand. People have different things going on. They don't know. They hide it. You know what I'm saying? So depression is real out here, so a lot of people go through that. So when you got talent, you want to put all that into your talent and let people see
And
it.
it's hard in the industry. That's why I was letting people know, like, I'm struggling today, y'all. I'm struggling because I do believe that transparency does and the authenticity helps you connect with your audience because we have
Right.
so many people who faking it to make it now. And it's like sometimes you
yeah.
need to be real with people and be like, look, this is what's going on. This is
Right.
this is what's happening. I'm a real person. And especially in the industry, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
have a tough skin. I was driving here like you gotta have a tough skin to be in this industry.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of ups and downs and ebbs and flow, man. So
It
how
is. It
yeah.
is. And I done been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I've put myself to where if you let anybody bring you down, it's gonna be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really let nobody get in the way of your goals, you know what I'm saying, to deter you off your path. And once you see that, it can only be you that can stop you. Ain't nobody else stop you because if you really want it, you're gonna get out and
Up
get
the
it.
list.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like
Yep.
people out here complaining about they can't do this or they ain't got the money to do this. I found a way.
Yep.
I ain't asked nobody
Some
for no money,
sponsors.
but I found a
Get
way.
some people
Yeah.
who want to invest, sponsors.
The key to this business is other people's money. I'm gonna just be honest right now.
One of
The
my
key
boys
to
is
the
like, I
business.
don't want to be begging nobody. I was like, it's not about begging. It's the
Nah.
way of the world. I said,
Right.
white folks have no problem going to each other and saying,
Yes.
listen, I need
Yes.
some money. I need you to put up $1 million
Yes.
and I'll pay it back in interest or whatever. Like
We
it,
are
come
prideful
on.
though. We have so much pride and
Exactly.
stubbornness on our side, man. The black culture got to step out of that and learn to believe in themselves and their visions. And hey, I need this. Can you back me with it? You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do it because
Look,
everybody try to be chiefs.
look.
So
But it's about reciprocal relationships. I
right,
really believe that. Like and because my thing is, I've had to learn like if you don't ask, the answer will always be no.
right.
And you don't know never know who might be on the same page. Like, oh damn, I was ready to do that. I was waiting to do that. And I was waiting on somebody to come with that. And you know, and you all collaborate and come with that similar idea. So you never know until you verbalize that. And like you said, manifest it. Like, right. I got so many
Manifest it.
journals. The shit is crazy. How I've just
Manifest
written
it.
stuff down. Like,
Man.
this is what I need to happen,
Going to
Lord.
drop my quote on them. Speak what
Just
you seek until you see what you said. And if you
okay.
don't do that, you will be stagnant in your life. I'm going to say it again for everybody. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. And believe in the words. Manifest everything that you want to do in life, man. Put God first and pray because without them three things right there, you're not going to survive in anything you do. And that's why I look at it like almost 30 years in this business, I ain't went back to a regular job in 20 years.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not to brag. That's just to say God has got me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe in his power. So it's like, stay to what you can do. If you got the talent, and if you know you got talent, and you need somebody to bring it out you, then you hit somebody up like me. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to bring it out you because you be scared. You know what I'm saying? They know they got talent. Oh, man, I can't do it. Why you can't do it? You know what I'm saying? You got to be motivated. You got to have that good energy around you. People don't have good energy. It's too much bad energy around, especially in our city. Like, and that's the stuff we got to get away from is the bad energy.
Is that why you moved to Atlanta? You know, and I
Yeah.
was talking about that this week because I was frustrated with and my girlfriend told me this a couple weeks ago. She said, Rocky, your client is not in Detroit. Because I was telling her how I've been having these consultations with people. And I'm like, they're just wasting my time. And I'm like, I'm tired of that shit. Like, it's just, it's frustrating. She was like, your client is not here. And I was like, I hate to admit that, but I was like, she's probably right, which I have had clients nationwide, but still I've always tried to hone in on my city because it's my city. But I'm seeing how like when you travel away, it's just so much more to explore out there.
They adapt to you better. You know what I'm saying? I love Detroit, man. You know, I will help anybody out from my city. But when you leave your city and go to another state, you feel that love genuinely from other people, you know what I'm saying, that you don't know. And that's period. Like when I got to Atlanta in 2009, you know, I've been down there about 11, 12 years now. Like they show nothing but love. You know, they show all Detroit people love. They respect us down there, but they support us too. You know, and that's the thing. And that's just not Atlanta, but you know, you got Florida, you got all the southern parts and states down there. When you go places and put your product, New York, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's weird, like, dang, why are these states supporting you and you can't even get your city to stand behind you? And you got people that's been blessed to come out the city and become successful and millionaires, and they still won't come back like, they go 100,000. You got it to give, but they just feel like if they give you that opportunity, they feel like they don't want you to be better than them. And that's the thing. That's the key
Crazy.
right
It's
there.
enough out here though.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
more than
is. That
enough.
that scarcity mindset drives me crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's really enough out here. And we don't have to be in competition. We do more when we collaborate. We really do. Like
Right.
I have seen how people come together and just make shit happen. And I'm like, when we
Yeah.
work together, we unstoppable.
And that's one thing about me. I love working with women. You know what I'm saying? Because I seem to get along and I understand certain women. I ain't gonna say all of them, but like,
I know we can
you know, this is why, you know, I brought Nella on board because I seen she was hungry and she's about her business.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people, you know, don't understand when you put a woman's touch on something, it's gonna
Listen.
come out
Come on.
amazing. You know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
Kamala. Y'all, November 5th is coming.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
November 5th is coming.
always
I do notice that you yeah. But you know what? I was thinking that too. Like I just has I noticed how I get along better with men than women.
Yeah.
It's been like that since childhood, I swear. Like I
It's
have
a
a lot of
different
girlfriends,
eye.
but it's just a different vibe. It's not no pretenses.
Yeah.
And of course, there are times when the fellas, you know, want to get a little frisky and I have to be like,
Yeah.
okay, nah. But I appreciate how that's a line you
Nah.
have not ever crossed. The times
Nah,
we've
we
seen
ain't.
each
I
other,
mean,
we done shown love. You ain't never tried to, you know, and I'm just saying, you know, that happens with women, especially in the industry. You know, it's always somebody trying
that
to come.
happened here a lot. Too.
Exactly. They always coming for you, testing you, and I'm just
Right.
like, no, you know, like I just want to do business. Let's do our thing. So, but but you're right. The woman's
I
touch.
think that's gonna come up a lot more, you know, as I get interviewed with this, you know, how my relationship was with working with another female in this because it's male dominated, this business. You know what I'm saying?
Film
So
industry, yeah.
me and Nella never really, you know, we worked. When we sat down and talked about it, she did her thing, you know, and put that pen in that pad, and we came up with, you know, something that's dope. But I'm never going to cross the boundaries with any female that I work with because I just feel like, you know, when you do that, it's going to cause other issues. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep it business. If y'all gonna keep it business and keep it, you know, PG. So, you know, something we build right here is something different. That's why I say when people look at the movie, you know, they're going to see some different shit. You know, it's not like what you see, you know, that's coming out the city. So the minute Five Tales of Madness is out, baby.
Yeah, it's
Prime,
dope.
Tubi, go stream it, go rent it up.
I love it, love it. And you got some other stuff coming up.
Yes.
Hey Terry, how are you? Thank you for watching. And I really appreciate as well just how again how you've been very motivational. If people follow you, I love how you had a healthy eating stuff on there too, because we got to be aware of that, because you know we have a mature age now, because you go back to the days Big Proof was one of your first
Listen.
people who
I don't
you
even
know
want to get
kind of
emotional because that
rest in I mean I had to mention him. No, I had to rest in peace to him. Much respect.
if
Like
it
I had
wasn't
to
for
mention him.
Proof, I wouldn't even be nowhere in this business musically because Proof was the first brother who showed me the ropes of the business, showed me how to do anything to move, you know, in the business. Proof, hell of a, you know what I'm saying? Tone, like it was a cat from Southwest named Foo, you know, dope on that mic. And you know, these the cats I ran. This was 20-some years ago too. We 25 years. So these the cats I ran with, but Proof was the one. And I'm glad he showed me the business because without him, I wouldn't be doing this because I was hooping. This when I was, you know, in high school and college. I
Right.
met
Naturally, they thinking you tall, you should be
yeah,
hooping,
so
right?
everybody think that like, nigga, what you doing? You rapping? I'm like, yeah, you know, but like that was my guy right there, man, and it really hurt me when you know his passing came. But like, it's a part of life, and he left a good thing behind. He left a message behind with
definitely a
people. And, like,
legacy.
he left his legacy behind. But
For
like,
sure.
yeah, that's
paved the way for a lot of people. So rest in peace to him for sure. What was your rap name?
we had a group. It was called the 313 Boys.
Okay, but what was your MC name?
Nah, that was it. It was
That was it. You ain't had no.
Nah, I ain't really had no
just
name.
behind
It was me, Darius, and Ziggy, and we called ourselves the 313 Boys. And we started a group in high school. You know what I'm saying? And we would try to do something. I'm like, it just didn't look right because I was the biggest one out of Ziggy was short as hell. You know, he's from Kingston, Jamaica, and my boy Darius, rest in peace, he passed. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to make it work, and then I said, you know what? Let me step into business management because I took that up too and got a degree in that. And I started my management company, and that's how I met, you know, Artist Fool and Tone and the rest with Helliva and Symphony, the rest of these guys. And I got more into the business side of things. So that's what really pushed me, you know. So.
So what? Talk about the transition from music into film.
Oh,
because it's two different beasts, baby. Two
Yeah,
different
yeah.
beasts.
Yeah, it
I
is.
know you learned some lessons.
You spend a lot more money in film. I'll tell you that much. You know,
Because ain't nothing to get up in the studio, right?
yeah, that's easy. You know, but the film thing, like if you don't got your own cameras, You got to pay somebody that has cameras. If you
Mhm.
don't, have a lighting, guy, if you don't have a sound guy, if you don't have a solid crew, you got to pay for all of that because ain't nobody gonna work for free. And I recognize that. So I made sure everybody got paid on set. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a different beast. You got to come with your A game, you know what I'm saying, in this business. And I like it, because I got a chance to really put the music in it too. You know what I'm saying, that I've done. And shout out to Sean Ski. I'm gonna keep going Sean out there. That boy Sean is a
Yeah.
beast. And Sean been rocking with me over 10 years. That's another thing. I try to keep the same people around me because they
Mhm.
solid.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
like, learning, like I said, learning the film business, it came from Q because if I never would have went on them sets, I would have seen how this room right here, how Kevin Hart, when he took the shotgun and shot it and it fell back, the room was nothing about this big.
Yeah, right. But it make
But
it
you
look
can't
like
see that,
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying,
right.
on the outside eye, but like on set, yeah, it was
It's
a room
looking
about this small and everything. So I'm like, when he came out the room, I'm like, this midget ass, he roasted me though. He roasted as soon as he see me, he looked at me and this tree looking, you know what I'm saying? Cube introduced me like, yo, this my man, Big Bond and everything. But like, shout out to Kevin Hart too, man, because that brother funny as hell. And but that's what
Yeah.
really changed me, like, being on them sets. And I said, I want to get more into film. So I
Mhm.
transitioned, like I said, about 4 years now, doing the film. And I love it. I got my own cameras now. I bought 2 red cameras, so now I can film whenever I want, when I
So
want.
red camera, that's a specific
Yeah,
camera?
it's a
You said
specific,
red
yeah.
camera, like the color red?
Yeah. It's called a red. It's a Komodo 6K camera, and I got a
Okay.
Raptor 8K camera. Those are the newest Sony red cameras that came
Okay.
out. So I purchased them because I like reds, and I just started filming my stuff. Like I don't have to pay another camera guy, you know what I'm saying, to work the camera because I own my cameras now. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and that's the key to this. You want to own everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, the business is, spending other people's money, but you still want to own your own
Mhm.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's,
Mhm.
that's key right there. If you can. If you can't, I understand. But like me, I'm buying everything. I own my own publishing. You know what I'm saying? Anything I touch, I want to try to own it unless I'm partnered with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So what are some lessons you've learned about yourself, like some of those fallouts? Because
Growth.
like, yeah, like how do you handle that when things don't go so well?
I was an asshole back then, a few years ago. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I was Suge Knight, but like I wasn't trying to act like Suge, and I didn't want to bring on that character. But yeah, I was an asshole because I thought I couldn't really be touched. But
Now, when was this? This was years ago?
this was years ago.
Okay.
When I was young, and I would say, my early 20s. I really was feeling myself with this music because I was meeting so many people at that time,
Right,
going on
right.
tour,
Uh-huh.
on the road, and this young man coming out of Detroit, and I'm on the road with all kind of people. So
Listen.
I started feeling myself. I came back to the city doing little shows with some of the artists here, walking around with 2 pistols on me, and I'm thinking like, damn, ain't nobody gonna touch me. But I had a wake up call with that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get deep in that on my documentary because I'm working on that too. But it really woke me up and said, you know what? Let me take this serious and leave the streets alone because I was in the streets too, and I ain't have to be. My mom didn't raise me like that. I
Mhm.
left home at 16, and I've been on my own ever since, and that's just something I had to learn. I learned the streets on my own, so I ain't.
And thank God you survived
Yeah,
and
yeah.
didn't get killed out here.
Man, I done seen.
Because that's a
Yes,
fear as a mother of a black son.
yes.
Because my son 13, and that's of course.
My mom was a praying mama. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Oh my
She's a
gosh.
praying mother. She kept
Yes.
them prayers capping because
Listen.
I done got shot twice. I done got stabbed 8 times. I ain't got jumped by 30
Wait a minute, 8
dudes.
separate times or like
Oh yeah,
at once?
wounds right, stabbed here, hand sliced there. They all on my man fighting a dude with a knife. And I see what I'm saying. I'm thinking I thought I was that deal. So I'm punching him. He's swinging a knife. I'm punching at the knife. So I'm cutting all this up. So I finally grabbed him by the neck and was choking him and pushed him through the door.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Shit.
I had to think about it. I'm like, man, I'm about to kill this dude. Let me start. I had to catch myself. But it's just stuff like that. When you young, you have to think about stuff because that can change your life. You can end up in jail.
You're right.
You know, so
And it's too
I had
many
to
of
calm
us in
down.
prison, right?
Yeah, I had to calm down
Right.
from that. And it really matured me to a level to where I am right now. And it's growth. That's what it is. Humbleness and growth. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have them 2 things right there, you're not gonna survive. And I tell people that all the time, you gotta be humble and you gotta grow. Allow yourself to grow. Allow God to use you. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand things better in life. Open your third eye up so you can understand a lot more things clearer.
Mm.
But some of these young guys don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been
We
around.
need y'all to mentor them now. We need
yeah.
we need to we
And I
need
love doing
y'all.
that too.
We need the OGs to mentor
Yeah,
them,
I love
please.
doing that too. I love speaking. You know what I'm saying? shout out to Natasha Lee because she had put me on a couple things where I had spoken at some engagements, and then she wanted me to do some new stuff too. She worked at a couple schools where she wanted me to come speak to the schools. So that's something I am going to do
They
because
need
I
to
like
see
it.
it. They need to see that it is possible, that you can be more than an athlete. You can be more than, it's so many more options out here.
Right. So I mean, it's just a blessing, man. If I didn't have that humbleness and that growth, then I don't know where I'd be. I ain't gonna lie, because at the ball, if you know what I'm saying, I wasn't thinking about being in the music or the film world, but God has gave me that path, and that's what I've been on for 30 years now. Well, the film world 4 and music 30.
Right, and Grammy winning though,
Oh yeah,
not Grammy nominated, but Grammy winning. So
Yes.
out of all the, because you've won other awards as well. So what has been a highlight for you throughout your career? What has been like a moment that stands out for you?
Able to travel the world off something you love doing. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I done been everywhere, all over the world off music. And it kind of make you sit back and think like, man, it's crazy because when your talent, people really see your talent
and value it.
and value it. Yes,
That's
they gonna put up.
exactly.
Where the money machine at?
And that's what
they gonna put up. So and that's the key thing. Like people don't understand, money is the root of all evil. But listen, you got to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You got to gain that the right way. So a lot of people, they put their time and interest into me, and they put money on me, and I turn things around. I ain't got people signed, made money off of that, worked at some of the labels too. So I
how do you
invested time in
determine?
that.
That's what I want to ask. How do you determine what you're gonna charge when you're doing stuff? Like when you being a manager, when you being a producer or a writer, how do you know how to scale and what to charge? Like
I
how
let
do
them
y'all
speak
figure
on
that
it
out?
first. I let the company or the person speak on it first. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't know me or my resume, what can you offer me? Just tell me. Be upfront and tell me what the kibbles and bits is.
What you willing to spend?
Yes, you know what I'm saying? And then you work with people. Like I said, younger, I would have thrown out a number. I need 15,000 right now. But as the older Vaughn, the more mature Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? You let people go ahead and, present it to you. And that's what I've been doing. And if it's not something I like, then I kind of offer like, listen, this is what I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? This is how I can open up doors for you. This is how I can present your business, your company, your artist in a different light, in different format. You know what I'm saying? Follow my lead and I'm gonna show you,
Right, and they trust that, right? Because you follow through, I follow through. So let's talk about Toxanity too, because that's that. Okay, is that also out now with Demented?
It'll be out this month.
Okay,
It'll be out this month. Any day they told me. I talked to my
and that's going to Peacock. You said right?
that's going to BET Plus, Tubi, and Peacock. I talked to my
that's
distributor. He texted me earlier, actually. So I'm gonna be on his head because I don't know if he was calling me about it or not. But shout out to Swirl Films, man. That's who I went with for Demented. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Eric Thomasina, for believing in the picture. But Toxanity will be out this month. And Fendi, Alfonso Settles, and Fendi's is Shavana Brazier. If y'all don't know who, I'm putting her name out there. So when you look her up, you're gonna have to look her up by that. But shout out to Shavana, man. Dope. She another dope when she did her thing. And I think her and Tiffany neck and neck. Everybody said they like the actors, but Shavana, she killed it. And we're doing part 2. Shout out to Lloyd too. Lloyd, Alfonso, and Shavana, is taking over Toxanity.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so let's watch the trailer to Toxanity. And Shavana fine too. I ain't mad at it. Go girl. Was she with her, wasn't her boyfriend?
Lloyd, they act together.
Okay, Okay. Yeah, because I think I met her at the premiere you did at Imagine.
Yeah. It was together then.
Aw, y'all so cute. You hear my black purse over there? Yeah. Wait, what kind of shit is that? She has to pay for her own lunch? Oh, hell no. I have a nigga bringing me lunch every single day if I pay for it.
Hey, how you been doing, man? I'm actually feeling pretty good. That's good. How's your health?
Fucking devil! You think you just get away with calling me the devil in my house? Bullshit is this you watching? Who you supposed to use this on?
As big as he is.
I don't know what it's gonna take need to get these lazy ass niggas out of bed and finally get a fucking job.
Okay. If your ass don't listen to me, your ass going back to prison.
I sound like you're not following.
What you talking about? Jake, people just say who you think they is. That's all. Was Fendi ever abusive to you?
Oh shit, that bitch beating your ass, huh? That bitch crazy as hell, bipolar type shit.
Get the fuck out my way. That price is as clean as it's gonna get.
A couple love taps and your ass ready to leave?
This my life, and your playing game gonna make me throw your motherfucking brains out.
Yes. Finally.
Hey, listen, and
Finally.
you know what? By the way, October.
Come on, man, it's the deep. So all type of strange, weird shit going on here, man. You know that.
Yes. Domestic violence, that's what this film is about.
Yep.
Don't get it twisted, y'all.
Yep.
We had to switch it up, and then give it to the man because we show so many things with women getting domesticated. So this is, a film about a man getting domesticated by a female.
Mhm.
Shout out to Marcel Anthony, man, my artist and R&B artist. He's in this. Deliante, my other guy, so Alfonso. They did their thing, man. I had a dope crew, and shout out to Darius Henry Stockhouse. He filmed this too, and shout out to Dom Shelton, man. We all put something together with this. Like, I'm really proud of this, and it's sold out. This is the first one I did. This is the first film I did right here, and I was surprised. I didn't know it was gonna really do that. I thought like 20 people was gonna show up. So
No, it was banging. It was banging.
it was
that
more
premiere
people
was
outside
banging.
waiting. So
Right.
I mean, I extended it. So that ain't, it's an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I had extra scenes I put into it, and I hope y'all like it. And going and run it up too. That's gonna be out this month.
Right, and that'll be perfect because October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
So that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you are shining light on the other side of that because women, we are crazy. Listen, we can, yeah.
I was waiting for Alfonso to try to like.
I'm
He took him. He was taking him like, and I think it's gonna get mean so bad. The part where he getting whipped.
Right, because I'm
Taking
like,
them,
the
like,
way
if
he
you
could
don't
have
see
knocked
it.
her into the next universe. Like if he really used his strength.
Me and Fonzo about the same height. He more cut up, but like, yeah, he did his thing in that, and give him his props. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Alfonso Settles. Fendi, you already know how she coming. Lloyd too, playing the PO. You know what I'm saying? I think this is something good. I know the people that seen it, they haven't seen the full. Like I said, I extended it, so this will be
Good.
out
I'm
this
looking
month.
forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that extended version. So keep me posted on when that drops for sure. And I do appreciate how you keep me updated, Vaughn.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, I appreciate that. And as you know, I always told you like we bringing you back on. We bringing you back
Oh
on.
yeah, I
So
appreciate you, man.
all the people who that you've worked with,
Mhm.
who's on your bucket list to work with?
Oh man, we'll be up here all night.
Okay, give me three. Give me
really,
three. Just give me three.
I do want to work with Drake. Mm,
It could be
Man.
movies or music.
it's a lot because I've accumulated a lot of different relationships since the last time we talked. So there's so many people
Yeah.
now that's actually my friends that's even tapping in now that's in the industry. Like I got a lot of industry people that watch my post and my page, and I'll be wondering like, man, what y'all watching me for?
Right.
Y'all doing way
Listen,
more big stuff than me. But, like,
yeah.
so I got a lot of friends I want to work.
They know they
with,
need that
so-
energy. Yeah.
Excuse me, I know Drake is one of them.
But you live now? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that because it's too many. You know what I'm
There's so
saying? Like
many,
I don't
I
work
know.
with the legends.
I
so
know.
I'm happy,
I know.
I'm just
I mean,
happy with
50
that.
Cent, like all of them. You done right.
I'm happy with that, but like it's a lot of the younger cats yet I would love to work with. You know what I'm saying? When the names come to me, I'll put it out there. But like only one I can really think of right now is Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Female wise, singer wise, Keisha Cole, that's my baby. Shout out to Keisha, man. Take it all the way back.
Your fellow Libra too, by the way.
BET,
I
yeah.
love,
We went to
Keisha
the BET Awards, yeah. I remember that.
Which I had a moment. I had a moment.
Trina. She another one.
The baddest.
Okay, who else? CeeLo, Music Soul
Oh,
Child.
yeah.
Shout out to Music Soul Child, man. Shout out to my guy Norm. Who else? I will be working with DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
in my newer
You know,
movie
he's
too, The
actually a
Hard
good
Way.
actor too. He
Yeah.
played the hell out of Sly Stone in that American Soul on BET. He did really well in
What
that
up?
role.
What up, DC? I'm coming for you, baby.
Listen,
Yeah.
let's go.
Michael Blackson in DC, Haha
Yeah.
Davis, that I'm going to put in this new film too, The Hard Way. We were supposed to do that right before COVID. I think I told you about it, but COVID came and that just knocked everything off.
Right.
So I'm
Yep.
gonna get back on that. We're probably gonna start at the top of the year. You know, Tiffany Haddish, some more. You know, Clifton Powell. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
love it. Yeah.
My homie D-Rob, you know, he from Detroit, but he in Atlanta too. Shout out to D-Rob, man. That's my brother. So these are people that I'm, you know, getting ready to work with. And then I know a lot of actors. You know, it's just about who I want to pick to, you know, to put in this new film. You know, so a lot of these guys, my friends.
Yeah. How do you choose? Yeah. How do you choose?
It's hard because I know so many people. I am the plug. I'm gonna just let y'all know. I've been the plug. And they ain't even sounding cocky. Like I know a lot of people that y'all don't. And I'm blessed to know them. But like, you know, it's just
have good relationships with them too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's beyond the
Relationships
business.
are currency.
It's beyond the
It's
business.
paramount.
It's friendship. You know what I'm saying? When you can go to somebody's house and kick your feet up,
right?
And your feet stinking, and you take out them socks. Man, your feet stink. Get up. You know what I'm saying? You can joke about it and everything. Eat dinner like them your genuine friends in the industry, and you know. So it's a lot that I got on the list that I want to, you know, be able to put in my films that's coming up. I'm working on 3 films. I'm gonna have them done by February.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. What is next? What is next?
Twisted Humor, my comedy show that got everybody in Atlanta in it. Everybody hot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting ready to drop that. Me and my guy Jet Wavy did that. He a comedian,
He is
influencer,
hilarious.
you know what I'm saying, out of Atlanta. I got Moneybag Mafia in that. I got Rodney Perry in that. I got Shorty in that. Young Jock in that. Who else? Man, it's
You know who I like that you was working with? What's his name? Schuler King.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Shiller, what
Oh
up,
my
though?
God, Vaughn. He is hilarious. Please.
Yeah, Shiller in that too. When y'all see that episode, y'all gonna be on the
You
floor,
got something with him coming up.
Yeah.
Invite me, please. He is so goddamn hilarious. I'll be like about to pee on myself in tears laughing at him.
Shiller,
Some of his skits.
Shiller is he that deal. Who else? We got Shiller. We got Greg, you know, white guy from Atlanta. He funny too. You know, man, it's a lot of people. D-Rob in that too. Lena, you know what I'm saying? She another actress from out of Atlanta. I use all my friends in Atlanta for that. You know, I wanted to do that here. But unfortunately, people wasn't, you know, I don't know what to say. Like I tried to bring people together. It was just scheduled.
It's not for lack of trying.
It was scheduled. So I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm just gonna do it in Atlanta. So I got a lot of different, you
Yeah.
know, people in this Twisted Humor, man. And I hope y'all enjoy it because it's funny as hell. I kind of shot it like Dave Chappelle's show. You know what I'm saying? And Key and Peele. And that was the funniest too on TV, you know, comedy wise to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got certain ideas and how to put it together from that. So Twisted Humor on the way too.
I love that. I love that. So
Shout out to Lanita, man. I see you on there. Lanita's in the jacket, man, and she checking in. Shout out to Cisco too, man. That's my brother right there. He got me in you know, his cousin's movie too. Terry. You know, he got a Night to Forget movie coming out. It's a
okay,
nice big
shout out
cast.
to him. Yeah, because I know he's worked with Cheddar Boy Films as well. So yeah,
Chris
shout
the
out
Dial.
to Cisco.
We got
Yeah.
Chris of the Dial in that. What's his name? Dandridge. My man, he in a bunch of stuff too. Jackpot Juice, Comic J Will.
Oh my God, Jackpot. He another hilarious one.
Yeah, so that's a dope film. Shout out to Terry, man. So I'm
I
gonna keep
like
it
you
going.
got how you got that humor side about you too, though. You be serious, but that humor side, I be like, he's silly as hell. So
Y'all like my character, man, Dr. Benson? Yes. I want everybody to check out the movie. You know, and that I'm gonna just touch on that a little bit. That character, when I was really trying to come up with it, I'm like, which one of my voices should I use? Because I could do 5 different voices too. So I've been doing that shit since I was a kid. So I'm like, which one should I use? You know what I'm saying? So being versatile in your talent, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you put it all out there. And that was one of the voices I used. I narrated some of the parts in the jacket too. You know, so hope y'all enjoy it. You know, I will be in full costume, you know what I'm saying, later this month, signing autographs and everything as Dr. Benson Bartholomew. You know, shout out to Jerry Wooten. I see you on there too, Jerry.
wait a minute. Okay, do a couple of the other voices though.
Oh, she trying to put me on the spot. Hold on.
Come on with it. Listen, you know how I do. Come on. Now you shouldn't have said it. You said 5 voices. Give me at least 2. We just heard Dr. Benson.
Let me see.
Right. Drink a little
You
water.
gotta, yeah, you know, you gotta get your voice clear enough.
I wish I had some lemon and honey for you. Yeah.
Come on over here right now. Let me see what you got, baby. Come on, put them down real quick. Let me see what you been on over. Been on. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, I really like that. It's hairy though. It's real hairy. It's real hairy. You gotta shave. God damn, you gotta shave. You gonna break the clippers.
Oh my God, hell no.
Oh, what else?
Sounded like my Uncle Jester.
So the voice thing is cool, and I like doing stuff like that. I've been as a kid. That's all I used to do in school. People used to laugh at me, so it's like I got a note. I'm trying to think of this other one. I got 5. I know I got 5. That was 2. Let me see.
I'm cracking up. That one could really be like a
Let me see if I could do
social
this
media
one.
one.
Hey, Miss Rocky. Nah, that's Mickey Mouse. Everybody can do that. It's pitched like that. I got to drink some more water, but I got it so pitched the way you can be like, so I gave you 2.
All right. Let's clap it up for that though. Let's clap it. Let's give us a hand for that because that was dope.
Well,
that was dope. That multi-talented, much respect, and I appreciate. I'm glad I connected with you, Von, and I look forward to us collaborating and continuing in the future. Just know you a friend of the show.
Appreciate you.
Always hit me up. Especially when you want to make, it's some money involved. Let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
I need all of y'all to go follow Rocky Reality. On YouTube.
Let's go.
On Instagram, on Facebook, man. Follow it. Please support this queen. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get this platform banging. It's already banging, but we're going to make it happen because I'm going to have her co-host with me on mine. Podcast.
Go.
That's another thing I've been telling you.
Because we got a good chemistry. We really could.
I've been telling my fan base that if you want things done, never wait on a top opportunity. Get out and create it.
Yep.
Get out and create it. So the podcast is up next. You know what I'm saying? I did the music, the movies, which I'm still doing, but I want that podcast. I need that bag now too. So
let's do it for sure. And I mean, because I've been doing this about 8 years now, and like you said, I've had some folks on here. And I just had Wendy Raquel Robinson, Anthony Hamilton, Eric Roberson. Look, Moni Love, I done had on here. So it ain't been no BS, y'all. So check the resume. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. So
we got short next.
Listen,
let's get Too Short next.
Listen,
Too Short be here on the 18th.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to see if I can sneak my husband in on that one.
Oh,
He love every time. Okay, quick story. When my husband and I first started dating, he had a blue. He had a I forgot the color. It was like a dark green Beretta. And every time he pulled up, he would be playing doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Doom, 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 doom. These are the tales. I was like, pulling up to my house playing, and it tripped him out because when he came and we got in the car, he was about to change it. I was like, no, I like Too Short. Let's go. Let's play it. So that's kind of how we bonded too. Because he was like, you like Too Short? I'm like, yeah, shit. So that's a tape I had too, Lord. Ooh, taking me back. So
now we getting that in. He be on the 18th, so I'm gonna make that play on that so you can get that in too. So
let's see. Actually, my husband having surgery then, so that will be. Let's see. I gotta. Yeah. But it's all good. It ain't no. We gonna claim that he had full healing. As you get older, you gotta take care of some
things.
Speak
healing into existence. Speak healing into existence.
Listen. So, but yeah, still just holler at me though, because Short Dog is an icon. Like these are icons. Him, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Jeezy. All of these folks you done work with. I mean,
Jeezy coming up too, so that's another one.
And I know y'all know Jeezy love Detroit. He loves some Detroit.
It's his second home. That's another cat I went on the road with. That was funny. Rocco, Jeezy, them guys is hilarious. But shout out to Jeezy, man. I got like 1, 2, 3. I got 5 records on Jeezy, so that's the guy right there. And that's another
Rocco,
artist I wanted to.
Monica, baby daddy, Rocco. Okay.
Yeah. Rocco, my guy too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody out of Atlanta I know because they all stay there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna run into them just
right. In Atlanta, it's like Detroit. Right. It's like it's small. It's a lot of people there, but it's still kind of small.
They come out even without security.
Exactly.
You're gonna run into people down there. And like up here, you ain't gonna really get too much of that. Down there, you're gonna see cats walking around, no security, just eating. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different vibe in Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean, just down south have you in a more relaxed frame of mind anyway. But yeah, let's wrap it up. I always like to wrap up with first tell people where they can find you. Again, Demented is on Prime and it is on Tubi now. Okay, Toxanity is coming up soon. So where can people follow you?
Yes, Twisted Humor coming up too. That I'm gonna be putting that out probably right after Thanksgiving, and that's gonna be on Tubi. And I'm taking that over to Kevin. And I'm speaking that into existence now. Laugh Out Loud Network, Kevin Hart.
Let's go.
I'm taking that over there. Like,
let's go.
You
And
know,
I
and
like
that's
that fight night that he's in, the heist.
yeah.
You
Oh,
check
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
out?
I didn't
Oh,
even
that
check
$1
it
million
out. Yeah, I gotta
heist.
see that tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's like I want to say 6 or 7 episodes though, so it might take you a
Yeah.
while. But man, that's a good one. That's a fire one with him and Terrence Howard and
I've been seeing.
Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
Sinqua Walls.
Yes.
Listen, it's fire.
I met
My
all
girl
of them.
Taraji Henson.
I haven't met. I met Terrence. I met Samuel. Who else was in that? And
Taraji's in it.
I
Taraji
met
P.
Taraji, yeah.
Henson. I'm drawing a blank who else, other ladies that are in it, but it's fire. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna have
good.
to get into that
It's
one.
good.
I've been
It's
seeing.
you
the
know what?
previews
And
of it.
speaking of Atlanta, that's what it's based on. Is talking about that famous fight that Muhammad Ali had there. That was pretty much the precipice into Atlanta's the '80s, the boom in the '80s of Atlanta.
Right.
Like
Okay.
how Atlanta's nightlife just took off. It's
Okay.
this
Okay.
movie is kind of chronicling how things unfolded. How because remember Atlanta used to be just any other
Freaknik.
city, right? But no, like
Yeah.
in pretty much like in the '80s and '90s, it started coming up as a major city, and this is kind of the fight night talks about that.
So I'm gonna definitely get in. I'm
Mhm.
getting that tonight. You know, because
Yeah.
I've been seeing. I ain't just
It's
saying
good.
a
And
chance.
Kevin Hart, he does well. He does very
Kevin,
well in
Kevin
that.
didn't advance so much.
Yeah,
Man,
he
over the years,
has.
man.
He
This guy
has.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he really has
So
proven
Kevin
himself.
is gonna be somebody else I'm working with. I already been talking to
Yeah.
to a couple people in this camp about what I'm saying, the comedy thing I got. So yeah, that's on the
Yeah.
list too. Shout out to Donna Jean. I see you, Donna.
Right. So where people can follow you?
Website corporateculturemarketing.com. My Instagrams, I am Big Von with 2 G's. Corporate Culture Films on Instagram. What else? TikTok, I am Big Von. Everything I am Big Von. I am BIGGVON. Tap in with me, man. Any talent too. Like, don't come with no BS though, because I'm gonna tell you how it is. I ain't even playing with you. Like, for real. If your shit trash, I'm gonna tell
Right,
you.
we're
But I'm gonna do it in a polite way. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you
I'm
got
not gonna be
tact.
disrespectful.
Yeah, be honest. You're gonna be honest.
Be honest though, but like, because I've been doing this a long time. I've worked with
already know.
everybody in this business, so God has blessed me with the ears. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm when they bring it to me, I'm gonna hear it. So yeah, follow me on the socials, man. Facebook, Corporate Culture Marketing, and my Facebook is not my name. So I think people know that it's Thomas Phillips on there, but you can follow me on that. Everybody, please go run up Demented, Five Tales of Madness on
real.
Tubi and Prime. Shout out to Swirl Films. Shout out to Dreamland Media. You know what I'm saying? The other company I'm going with too. And Toxanity will be out this month, streaming on all platforms, BET Plus, Peacock, Tubi, Prime. And I appreciate you.
Right. Okay. So right quick, couple more minutes, y'all. I gotta ask you, as somebody in the industry, what are your thoughts on Diddy?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, but y'all
I
better
know.
not take this snippet.
Run with it,
because when they go live,
I mean,
I'm gonna put it out there because I did, and y'all, people gonna think negative and probably take it and then put it on the internet. But this was during the daytime too. I'm like, I know right now. So yeah, I went to one of his events. I ain't even gonna say parties. It was during the day, and I just peep out the scene when I was there. It was a day party. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was at night. Diddy loves to party. Period. Like, a lot of the stuff that they saying about him is made up. I didn't see none of that when I was there. So don't y'all be taking this shit on, once
Yeah.
they hit the internet and say this and that and then try to tie my name. But like, the man, he's genuine about, his music. I've been in the studio with him at Daddy's house years ago. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I never really seen none of the stuff that they talking about on the net,
Right.
But to me, like, he just loved the party, man. He loved the music scene. He loved putting his family in position. All the rest of this crap, I'm not gonna put that man under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a black man, and y'all really
Mhm.
trying to tear him down because of what people are putting out there.
Mhm.
And a lot of it is not true. A lot of it, he probably didn't done, but
Some
a
of
lot of it
it,
ain't like that.
yeah.
Like, they trying
But
to
I
blow
mean,
it out of
rich people,
proportion.
they party different than us. I don't
You
know.
ain't
People
seen
need to
nothing yet.
understand though. I don't think people
Yes.
understand. Like rich people, they it's a different type of level. So that's why I think a lot of these regular folk is looking at it and
Right.
blowing it out of proportion when it's like that's how they do.
Yeah.
Some of them. Not the illegal stuff, but I'm just saying, like, you have to, if you're not in the industry,
Mm.
it's like it's a whole different realm. Like
Right.
with me being in media and meeting people and being at different events as well, you see it's certain dynamics that are in
It
play.
is. It's levels.
Exactly.
It's levels, and
So
if you ain't on one of them levels, you ain't gonna get to a certain level with them. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I noticed in this business too. Like you gotta reach a certain level to party with Diddy or whomever. Because you can't get in them rooms
Exactly.
to say you did anything if you're not at a certain level in your career. That's why I say a lot of the people that I wanted to work with back then, I have really no desire to work with now because God has elevated me in my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to want to work with Jay-Z. I used to want to work with Beyonce. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. You know, I know what the Illuminati is too. Everybody put that out there. I've been around a lot of this stuff in this business, but I'm not just gonna put it out there. But I am gonna tell people like, look, you don't want to go that route. You know, I've been offered a couple bags, a couple different things in the music business, but I just felt like if God wanted me to go that route, He would have put me there.
So
I'm
it is true
always in
that
the
they
rooms.
part of the Illuminati? That is true?
It's just clicks out there. It's clicks
Okay.
out there. It's a
I
lot
mean
of people.
Jay-Z and Beyonce though.
They a part of something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm
Maybe,
just saying
look,
that, like,
maybe.
quick story real quick, because I know we got to get off here. I met Jay-Z with Tone Tone. I took Tone Tone to New York, and we met Dame Dash, the whole Rockefeller
Damn. The good old
family.
days.
Yeah, this is 23 years ago, and we were at Quad Studios where Pac was at. Dame, Jay-Z was getting out the limo. We were standing outside, standing right next to Kanye. Didn't even know he was Kanye. He had the rock chain on.
Wow.
So Tone was like, man, they go Benny C on up. So I'm looking at everybody get out the limo. When Jay went upstairs, I went over and gave Dame Dash Tone Tone CD. He had did a song for what's her name from here? Right on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, y'all. She is one of my queens too. Aaliyah.
Okay.
Aaliyah. You know, I actually went to school with Aaliyah too.
Oh,
You
love
know how
it.
she
You
got
went to
that scar?
DSA?
Yeah, know
Okay.
how she got the scar on her thing and all that. So he did a song and Dame said he was gonna check it out. So I got a call from one of the guys at the office, and I went up to the office they had in New York, and we had did some beats for Jay-Z. So Tata was in there. That's Jay's right hand man. We ended up playing the beats. Jay walked in, sat down, but before he walked in, my stomach was hurting bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was hurting so bad, I wanted to get up out the meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's hurting all of a sudden. So the whole time he was in the room, I dapped his hand up. It got even worse. So I'm like, something.
And that
So
energy.
when he left out, it went away. That's how I knew it was
shit.
something on him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's why I'm like,
yeah.
nah, I'm gonna fall back from this. Like, you know, when you got God in your life, see, at that time I didn't know about my spiritual discernment then. Like he had blessed me with discernment then. I ain't know nothing about it. I was younger then. But I knew I had it, and I feel certain things when I'm around certain people. That's why I'm be going a lot of different places. You can't
Yep.
go up in the studios today. If you got a God spirit in you, you can't just walk into any place because you're gonna see them demons.
Yeah.
You're gonna see them reaching out. So it's
Yep.
like I
Yep.
try to stay away from certain things, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
short story
real.
on Jay, man. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't one of my fortes. I wouldn't touch, but
That's real talk though, and that's why I'm strategic about where I'm going to, because I learned that too. Like I don't have to be at every party, everything, because also like you said, that energy when it don't be right, it be something inside like stirring in you. So I
Right,
appreciate
right.
that. Yeah. So okay, let's wrap it up with your 5 favorites.
artists.
5 favorites. No. Okay, so
Ice Cube,
yeah. Okay, so favorite artist is Ice Cube. Okay, we can.
Snoop Dogg.
I'm not gonna say okay, but some other favorites I want to ask you though besides the artists. Okay, so we'll just say Snoop and Ice Cube as far as favorites. Favorite travel destination.
Oh man, South Padre Island, Philippines. What else? Where else I've been? It's a island
got a
in
few.
Mexico, man. It's nice as heck, man. I can't even think of that, but it's a party island where everybody go. Mexico is nice. I got to think of the name, but yeah,
Tulum.
it's something called, but it's
Playa del
crazy
Carmen?
nice. It's crazy
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Mexico, South Padre, Philippines,
Okay.
Florida just washed up. Everybody go there, but
Yeah.
like, what else?
Miami is
Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're my spots. It's a couple more, but like,
Yeah. I just need one. Okay. Favorite food.
geez, so Pete. I don't really eat meat, y'all. I'm gonna put that out there right now. So there'd be a lot of women that be hitting my DM talking about come and get some
Steak
neck
potato.
bones and steak. I used to do that. I
Cook
used
you
to be
some
digging that.
oxtails.
I used to be bigger than this. Like I stopped eating meat, and then I grew up as a vegetarian. On top of that, so like I don't really have no taste for it. So my favorite food would be I like dressing though. I like the soul food sides. So
Okay.
yeah, a good salad. You know what I'm saying? Dressing, candy yams. So you know
Yeah,
what I
you
really
reminded
do
me of
like?
Golden. Shout out to Golden, by the way.
Yeah, yo, that's
Chef
the
Golden.
homie right there, man. She
Listen,
be
I gotta
laying it
get over
out
to
for
her
me.
spot over there. Get
Yeah.
some
I gotta
stuff
go
to
and check it out because she did hit me up,
Listen,
tell me to
shout
come
out to
over.
her.
But you know what's really good? I don't know why people don't like crowder peas and okra.
I'm
Man,
about to
you
try
ain't never had that?
I've had
It's like
okra, but
lima
not with
beans and okra.
I don't like
Man,
lima beans.
you don't like lima beans?
No, I
Black eyed
like
peas?
okra. I like black eyed peas. I don't like
Yeah, I'm a
lima,
country
though.
boy. I was raised in the
Okay,
country.
I
Man.
like
Raised on a
okra, though.
farm. Yeah, but like, yeah, I like that.
But I like black eyed peas and rice. I like Hoppin' John.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I give it
Pinto
to
beans, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay.
All right, that shit good. Like food like that is good, but like I try to stay healthy because I got to keep this beard thick and I got to
Right.
keep my skin complexion good. You know, because
Yeah.
I'm getting up there now. So
Yeah, we
you
gotta
know,
be
it's a diet.
mindful. Yeah, we gotta be mindful. Okay, favorite accessory. Did we said favorite? Okay, 2 more. Favorite accessory.
Accessories, the camera, the beat machine. If you talking about, you know, electronic accessory, yeah, that's what I like. 'Cause I
Whatever
got
accessory, yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, last favorite. What is your favorite thing to do when you're relaxing?
sit by the water and write. You know, any place that got water, I sit, you know, by the water and write, and I get a
Yeah.
lot of my ideas and things from that. Anywhere peaceful in the country, like you know, you got to step away from your daily life, man, and take that vacation. It don't have to be far. Go by the water, touch the trees, walk barefooted, hug the trees, get that electrical current through your body because it gives off energy. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So yeah, I like the open. I like the country stuff.
Yeah.
That's what make me happy.
I'm with you. I'm with you as far as being on the beach, man. Ain't nothing like it. That
Right,
warm
right, right.
water. All right. So thank you, Vaughn, for coming through.
ma'am.
Appreciate it.
ma'am.
Best wishes on everything.
Thank you so much.
Going up here. Listen, Vaughn and Rocky coming part 2. Listen, you know it's gonna be unfiltered and unapologetic. So
Man, what?
that's how we do. So y'all
I
get
ain't
ready for
seen
this.
nothing
So
yet.
thank you for watching Rocky's Reality. We will see you all next time. I won't be on next week, but I'll be on the week after. And again, we will be getting back to the domestic violence conversation. The show will be dedicated to Native child Kelly Mays, who was murdered allegedly by her husband back in January. You know Super MC? Super MC?
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a minute
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that was his wife. So,
Really?
yeah. So it's a very unfortunate situation.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll be discussing that. Yeah. So see you all next time on Rocky's Reality. And again, thank you, Big Von. Make sure y'all check out Demented on Prime or Tubi now and follow Big Von so you can find out what he's got coming up next and when.
Thank you so much, Queen.
You're welcome.
All right.